Before we get started, I would like to let you know that tonight's meditation is an adaptation of the Hum into Your Heart meditation, which is written by my teachers, Lorin, Roche, and Camille, Maurine, for the Radiant Sutra School of Meditation. I have, of course, adapted it tonight for the purpose of meditating with our card, which is the Knight of Wands. I'm going to begin by asking you some questions, and you're welcome to grab a journal and jot some notes down of whatever comes to mind in response to these questions, or you can just sit peacefully with them and see what comes to mind. What makes your heart sing? What makes your heart sing? What makes your heart race? What makes your heart race? What makes your heart ache or break? What makes your heart ache or break? And finally, what makes your heart feel peaceful? What makes your heart feel peaceful? So just give yourself plenty of time to settle in. Let your body settle into any position that feels natural to you. This could be sitting cross-legged on the floor, sitting up in a chair with your feet on the ground, or even cuddled up under a blanket. Let your body settle into any position that feels natural. And just check that you are comfortable so that you can be fully present for yourself throughout this meditation. And when you're ready, you can bring your attention to your breath. Just take a moment to notice what's going on there. Is your breath heavy or light? And if it feels good to you, you can invite some deeper breaths. And just begin to invoke a sense of sanctuary for yourself. Now, tonight's meditation, we are working with the Knight of Wands. And you can be looking at the Knight of Wands card from your own tarot deck. Now, you might recognize the figure in the Knight of Wands card from my tarot deck, which is the Victoria Regina Tarot. And this is Oscar Wilde. And if you know anything about Oscar Wilde's life, and if you know about the archetype of the Knight of Wands, it might be obvious to you why he would be chosen to depict this energy. If you don't know about either and you're working to understand the Knight of Wands more deeply, you might want to do some research about Oscar Wilde, and it could be informative. For tonight, we won't go into detail about that. Just to let you know, you might recognize this person. So whichever image you're working with, you can either keep your gaze lightly on this image throughout the meditation or for a short time, or you're welcome to close your eyes and just imagine this image or any image that comes to mind that for you represents that knight, the Knight of Wands energy. However you imagine that is fine and will work for developing your relationship to this archetype. So just some things to remember. The suit of wands relates to the element of fire. And fire can be both beautiful and awe-inspiring in both good ways and bad. We might decide to set a mood by lighting some candles or fireplace even. Our fire also allows us to cook nutritious meals, either on our stove or outside on a natural fire, on a campfire. And fire can also be quite destructive if it's out of control. Even from great distances, some people have experienced the harm that fire can do even from a distance through the air. Now, this month, we're exploring the Knights of the Tarot through the lens of action. And we've been comparing it to relating the Knights to the Chariot card in the Major Arcana, which also contains a horse and also relates to action. And traditionally, a knight is depicted wearing a helmet and seated on a horse. Therefore, his focus, his gaze is always directed straight ahead. And therefore, he has no choice but to commit and to take action on matters related to its suit. Therefore, the Knight of Wands is committed to pursuing its passion, often creative or sexual passions. And on the lightest end can seem very enthusiastic. And on the more extreme end can be quite destructive, just like a fire out of control. So keeping those possibilities in mind and remaining with the energy of this card, because it relates to our passions, we're going to do a little work tuning into your own heart tonight with this hum through your heart meditation. And so just take a moment to feel benevolent forces of life surrounding and protecting you where you are right now. When it feels right to you, you can rest your hand on your breastbone near your heart. Simply feel that contact. Feel like you can even hold your Knight of Wands card in your hand in this position, bringing that card to your heart. Now we're going to begin to hum into our hearts, almost like we are revving that engine, getting ready to move. You can just start with a low hum, any note. Find the tone that feels like you're humming into your heart right now. Maybe for you, that is a lighter tone, maybe the tone of your heart feels quite deep. Hum for the length of your breath, and when you reach the end of your breath, just start again. Continue humming. Feel the vibration of sound enter your chest and penetrate your heart with its loving touch. You like, you can add a vowel in front of that. Following whatever sound feels satisfying to you. You can even play around with various vowel sounds.
Om is, of course, the best known Sanskrit mantra used for meditation in the Hindu traditions. They say this sound includes all the other sounds. They say that the sound is emitted by the universe. A song that unites all forms within creation. You can tweak it slightly to home and feel your heart merging with its home in the cosmos. Just continue to explore whatever sounds appeal to you. I will continue to hum with you, but you don't need to follow my lead. Do whatever sounds feel right to your heart. You can pause occasionally after your hum just to savor the after effects of that sound and vibration moving through you. Next few moments, I will remain quiet so you can play however you like, making sounds and allowing silence, however it feels good to you to explore. Just allow the mantra of these sounds to resonate through your voice, through your hand, into your heart. At some point, they will naturally fade into listening and feeling. Feeling the internal sound. Feeling the internal vibrations. Feeling the resonance within your heart.
Taking time to bathe in the after effect is just as important as the sounding itself. Continue orchestrating between sound and silence, between humming into your heart and listening and feeling into your heart. You may continue to hear the sound in your inner world, in the so-called silence. And you can follow it into a deep, rich sense of silence. Before we get ready to transition, just take a minute to inquire, what is the feeling in your heart right now? What has this hum created in your body and mind? What passion in you is revving its engine and getting ready to move in your life? if you let it. If there's anything you would like to remember or take with you from this meditation, just take a moment to collect that now. And when you are ready, take some time to make a loving transition. Know that this hum is at the center of your life, at the center of your heart, pulsating in everything you hear, see, and feel. Opening your eyes gently if they aren't already. Feel free to move and stretch and breathe deeply a few times. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking this precious time to be with your heart.